You've all heard about it for months and months now. Finally, we can say that the National Credit Act is here, with effect from the 1st of June 2007. The National Credit Act seeks to create a credit industry that is fair, transparent, competitive, sustainable, responsible, efficient, effective, and accessible to all South Africans. To hear how the Act will impact on FNB more specifically, look out for our CEO's final word at the end of the video. But first, to illustrate some of the points, I'll show you a story about two friends. One, Kwezi, who keeps some control over his credit, and the other, Max, who has been allowed to overextend himself under the old legislation and the impact this has had on his life. This will also show you how the new National Credit Act will protect both these men.
Hey, Max.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
I'm good. Listen, I'm actually just here to see my bank manager. Got important business to discuss.
I've got a quick cash deposit and I'm also going to see my banker, but do you want to grab a cappuccino later and catch up?
Yeah, sure. That is your car outside, eh? I thought it was yours, that old one. Huh?
No, it is.
You know, I've just taken delivery of a brand new BMW X5.
Another new car. How you doing, Max? I don't know. Where do you get all this money? But now listen, I'll catch up to you later.
Sure.
All right then.
Cheers.
Lifestyles in South Africa are often a choice. Take, for example, these two young men. Max drives an expensive car, lives in a big house, and wears all the latest branded clothes. Kwezi earns the same as Max, but is far more moderate and patient in his approach. Max is living beyond his means. He's over-indebted. Rising over-indebtedness is a problem in South Africa. A lot of our documentation at FNB will have to change too. Documents will have to contain certain pieces of information, as well as be provided in at least 2 of our official languages. Yes, this all seems like a lot of work on our part. At the end of the day, we're building a better country with better consumer rights. Remember that we're also consumers. When all is said and done, it is the education of South Africans, the provision of responsible credit, and the decrease of over-indebtedness that will help us build a better nation. And this ties in with our FNB vision of helping to create a better world. Not so long ago, South Africa was troubled with rising over-indebtedness, with no regulated mechanisms for relief, consumers defaulting on payments, and some credit providers that were taking advantage of their ignorance. We are faced with the fact that a large number of our population needs education around credit. Our clients will be educated on their rights and their obligations, and you can be sure that they will know exactly what FNB's obligations are. Now, every credit provider in South Africa is regulated by a first world piece of legislation. Every consumer in South Africa will be treated equally, no matter what they earn or what they do. They're impacted by this act. There will certainly be a time of adjustment for us, but there's no doubt that we're creating a fairer and a more sustainable credit landscape.